here's the thing. I realized a thing. Will not say what happened, but I had a realization of something. I realized that, like, I base a lot of my identity on how I look, which is weird. I think it's the tism. I don't know if that's a thing with anyone else, but, like, it's kind of more directly influenced from that, I think. And while sure there were signs and blah, 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 I think the way that I know what I am is because of just experience, just life experience stuff. But it also means I put an awful lot of emphasis on being the thing that I look like, you know? Or being the thing that I think I look like or am, right? So, in my mind, if I'm like, I am Guy, having said that, I look like this when I go out, well, you know, without the fucking crap hairline or whatever, but I look like Guy when I go out. Fucking play the clip of me being a guy a second ago with a hat. I mean, unironically, this is pretty much just what I look like when I go out. Just this. I look like this when I leave the house, and I think, Guy, that's good enough for me. However, I've realized the thing of, like, that's just, I only think that because that's just what I've been doing, you know? I am never comfortable going out girly at all, ever. Because it's too fucking hard and it's stressful, and it's like, I feel like I'm just kind of dressing up. And, well, okay, I guess sort of am, but, like, I feel like people know. I feel like people think I'm doing drag. You know what I mean? Feels like costume. Yeah, but in a way it kind of is. Like, not that it feels like a costume to me. Like, me doing it feels like a costume. So I was wondering why that is. And I realized it's pretty fucking simple, man. It's just because I don't do that shit at all. I never fucking do it. And so when I was like TwitchCon and everything, like that, I found out that it's kind of fine. Like, no one really seems to bat an eye at anything I do. No one cares. So I was thinking maybe of doing this more. I don't know, though. I'm kind of still really fucking piss scared of everything. It's hard. It's shitty and weird, but it's kind of like I'm enforcing myself to do the girl week just to try it out, just to see if there's any difference in how I think of myself. Just familiarity, basically. Because one of the things that Ashley said in her videos, I think she said it in her video, but she said it to me, and I'm going to quote it. She can make a whole video about it if she wants, because I think it's an interesting thing. But, like, for trans women, for my transgenders out there, she said something that might be kind of cool, or is obvious, and I didn't know everyone knew it. We'll see. She said that the voice in your head, right? The fact that it's a guy, it sounds like my voice. Blah, 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 right? Either way, the way it thinks, what it does, that is just your personality. It ain't your sense of self at all. It's not really connected. All of that is kind of, in a way, BS, because I'm trying to put it as well as she did. You've grown up with this voice forever, right? Let's say you're AMAB, right? You're born male. You have the voice in your head. When you transition, it's still going to be the same fucking voice. You're probably just relating that voice to being a guy because it's the same as what it was when you're a guy, right? Your inner monologue, right? It's the same thing. And for a lot of times, that is the reason why I say, like, I'm a guy. I am male. That's it. And the little bit of, like, doubt was the thing. The little bit of, like, liking more feminine things. Doing fucking not really being too attached to anything that's a guy, that's being a guy, and not really liking it or whatever. But that doesn't matter. Not trans, though. It's still cis, though. But anyway, that's the bit that made me sort of go, I should try E. I'm gender fluid, right? That was what that is. But I also only ever dress like a guy. I never try and look more feminine. So I was kind of just gonna try and do it and see if I can get an actual. It's basically data collection. Is like the fucking autism way of making it make sense. There's no data. I'm working on zero data that I like being seen as woman. Seen as Goyle. I have no evidence of what that's like because I don't do it, or at least I don't know that I do it. I don't know. You can make your arguments all you want about the fact that, like, I can go out in public and I'll look like this, and it'll be like you still look like a girl anyway. I don't believe that. And also, because I speak like this and have zero intention of changing it, whenever I interact with someone, it's always like, oh, okay, you're a guy. Cool, neat, whatever. Except for one restaurant manager that I think someone told him that I was a girl and or like trans or something, and he's been referring to me as Miss for the last like few months, and I just don't have the heart to correct him because he seems so nice. But if you're out there watching this, hello front of house man. What? When did you learn that? Either way. Cool, I guess. I'm booked in under, like, Mr. Jude. You know? Mr. Jude. Maybe he's a fan. He's definitely not. So you're gonna return the 300k? For what? What was the... Oh, shit, for the voice. Fuck. I mean, I gave it a fair shot. I thought you meant like I didn't get fucking boobs. Are you scared of becoming passable as female because at some point you might have to? Maybe. I mean... I don't know. I think it's weird to just not know how I'm perceived at all. So you're getting boobs instead. I mean, Finn being weak is boring. Be strong. Stay the path of the femboys. Don't worry. I'm B-man. This whole thing is trying to be able to go into the men's bathroom in a little skirt and be chilling. Oh my god. Wait, boobs, what? What do you mean? I'm gonna get implants. I don't know what you're talking about more. Everyone just act like that's real. Everyone act like I'm is stupid for not knowing. But yeah, I mean, is that a guy or a girl? Make your choice. Make your fucking choice, buddy, and stick with it. Whatever you choose, you're getting banned anyway. No, joking. What are you gonna do when you're older? Nothing. Fuck all. What do you mean? What are you gonna do when you're older? Lay down. Stay laying down. Watch movies. Rewatch Breaking Bad for the 50th time. Talk about how in my generation things were so different. We had these femboys instead of these whatever they're called, you know? Back in my day, there was 50 genders and no more, no less, okay? There was 50 genders, and if all of these fucking queers keep trying to add more shit to them... Anyway, yeah, that's why I voted for Cyborg Donald Trump in the year 2080. Because, you know, there's no fucking stopping them, is there? Those goddamn queers.